They're smoking up now, SG. They want to attack.
They have eyes on him.
They're looking for him. Sven, ready to fight. Jump up on top of the hillside. There's your jump forward. And just try and beat him up. The BKB even committed by the Sven. Whoops! Roche Cam kicking in. Not the right time for that one. The Black Hole be committed. Sven locked in position right on top of the Ancients and on top of the Shrine. As they wait for the opportunity to push. All the lanes are actually pressuring out quite nicely for Elite Wolves. Bottom as well as Miz pressuring out. But you know what you want. Your BKB, you got the OD, but everyone's so far away, they need to kill him off quickly. The force up, does he have the distance? The secondary force up and defensive imprisonment. Meanwhile, the Rubik dies in the back lines. Talbo, they can't go anywhere. They got caught under the Dream Coil inside the base. She's going to be triggered by the Ursa Warrior, but the cleave damage. They're doing so much with this Sven. So much damage. They burn through the Aegis to the Immortal. They'll move up. They want to get everyone if it's possible. Maybe getting a little bit too greedy now. The Sven, he has not enough. The Requiem of Souls. 4DR will create a little bit more space. The Ursa Warrior is starting to wrap around, thinking about coming back into this engagement. No, he's going to let him go. They're expecting him to go up, but he goes down. That's not a wise choice. Batrider's nearby. Sven's moving up. Actually, he just got a double damage. They want to be able to fight right now. This could be a great fight for Elite Wolves if they can keep everyone alive. For the moment, SG are actually trapped in a horrible position. Cat's going to fall down to the OD, and you move up. Rosha at the beginning of a Black Hole. He'll only catch one, but it's the big one. It's Sven. He'll fall on down. SM protected by his BKB, even under the Shrine. It's not enough to survive. The Shrine will be picked up by the Clockwork, but the chase is on for SG. They've already lost two. The puck went north, and he telegraphed his intentions very early on with that TP. And they may lose more. OD, Astral into Blink away. They're coming deeper underneath the racks, and they don't want to do that. Talvo, you don't want to do that, because now this happens. The Batrider jumps out, got silenced instantly by the Orchid, so he couldn't actually get any kind of real follow-up, but the Ice Blast moves in. The Force Stuff just gets the Clockwork. And here comes Elite Wolves. If at first you don't succeed, blink and try again. They're going to go in. The Lasso plus Dream Coil. They'd love to trigger. The OD throws the ulti out. The Ursa! He will still fall, however. They're doing this while Sven is down. They try to catch SG off guard. But Talvo, BKB protected. Midnight Pulse. They're jumping in deeper. And they've got all the stuns in the world to catch out Elite Wolves. The puck wants to jump away. He's able to do so, but not far enough. Orchid, he'll have to Yule Scepter. Gets rid of the Maledict, but the Cog's positioning is absolutely perfect. The Black Hole is committed! Holy Hannah! They are sending a message. You're trying to fight when the Sven is down.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really cool concept if you catch somebody out of position.
I mean, they did get the Ursa at least.
Yeah, but it took so much to bring him down. And now you've just lost the... Oh, wait. With the cleave, with the damage, the BKB, he does so much. He's also killing himself with the Clockwork. Not enough to get the kill. And then the push down. OD wants to fight more. The Clockwork Cogs actually isolating out Leo style. And SF with a double damage rune gets the Orchid off. In fact, it is the full crit amplification onto Leo.
And as well on OD now.
Gotta be careful. Eclipse is up if he wants to pop it. But SF, there's your Blink Lasso. So again, a secondary support taken. Talvo! Oh! He fucked up. Now they're gonna go in further. Looking for Talvo. The Ice Blast flies forward, but the SF, so much damage from 4DR, winding up the Requiem of Souls. Just trying to create more space with it. But Leo, with the Eclipse, he does so much work. Burning it off. He's at 44 stolen intelligence. Sven wants in. Gets Hex up so quickly. Puck will be there. Get the Rift kill onto the Enigma. Now the Yule Scepter up. Control up the SF. Lock him in position. And 4 hits from the OD. Make it 6 just for good measure. Will end up ripping SG down, but they did. The mid lane is still being taken.
There's no buybacks on Shadow King Enigma. This is no Rex.
They may even be able to get more. In fact, I almost just want to say screw the top lane. Abyssal Blade can come out, and maybe with the BKB, he can find the kill. Ice Blast, Lasso, control him up and keep him out of the fight. He does actually have BTs available, but it's too dangerous for him to use to go back to base. They're going in. They're actually rushing it. They're going for the tier 4 towers. Still no SF for 20 seconds. This is bullshit right now. Elite Wolves actually want to keep forcing it in. The Ursa is a non-factor. The buyback's there from the Rubik, but OD at 76 stolen intelligence, but all that smarts still isn't enough. Maybe it will be. They buy back on the OD. There's no clockwork. Sven spinning this BKB. Talbot, no ulti available for him. Will he actually fall? He will. He's gone for 90 seconds. Out for the count. But SF in the field. He's your damage. The Ursa has finally returned home. With two heroes, with the Ursa and the SF.
I don't think so, unless they just get
there's your BKB.
They cancel the box.
Ursa, he's trying to go out for it with no BKB to also fight with this problematic. They'll use him up and towards the air, 40R. Now commits his own BKB, pushing in for the kill. He really wants Leo dead and he can't get it. Now the Sven back into the fight. The Stormbolt is the perfect moment, but then your Abyssal Blade has done the work to create a little bit of space, but that space could be the death of Ursa. Enrage, allowing him to tank through so much, but so much is not enough. Enigma will buy back the OD ulti. It hits hard. SF on a B-stick of life, able to survive. Talbot has the BKB defensively. Can they get enough? The Hex is a Piglet dragging an Enigma. What world are we in? It's a Peruvian world. They will bring down the Sven. Will there be more? Brazil is fighting back. Tavo, they can bring down the Ancient. They don't even want him. They're just leaving him inside the base. Okay, finally, someone's going to be killing him off. The tier 4 towers, there's still one of them remaining. They're BTing out to the front lines. They're looking now to draw their own line and go straight down the mid. Planted just a little bit northeast of Roshan.
They see
Clockwork,
Stinger.
rocket, perfect. Hook shot forward. Catches out the OD, pushing him back down with a Cogs, but a push from the 4-star. Gets him into relative safety, and they may have a small opening. Enigma jumps in for the black hole. It may be enough. They hold in the Sven, and they bring him down. Dream Call casually making it very difficult to keep this chase going on, but Leostar standing his ground up against the Shadow Fiend. Only saw 8 intelligence so far. Needs to get better hits. He's pounding them into Cat. But the pressure is still on. Blink Lasso is available. Firefly is not. But he'll have his 4-star hook shot in, and now King RZ making issues. The black hole, it got the OD. OD instant buyback, so black hole is down, and they jump out. They're looking for the lasso. Don't really find the proper target, but with all that intelligence stolen, now Leo goes back to work again, wanting to kill off the Clockwork, able to find it. They need the big ones. You've only got a Ruby and a Clockwork so far. You need to bring down the Ursa. Is this going to happen once more, where SG are incapable of penetrating the defense?
Threatening for him if he doesn't, if it's not like a ton of stolen in.
Harpo. He's just putting himself on the front lines as a juicy enchilada. They bring him all the way back to the tier 4s. The Dream Call is actually restricting SG. They can't get in there to help him off. He'll BKB and Black Hole. They catch one big target. Will it be enough damage? Refresh Rob. We go for round 2, but it's still all on one target. The Sven, who will now buy back. You've taken the mid-racks. It's a good advantage here from SG, but 2 heroes down without buyback. They have to get out of here without losing another hero, or else potentially there could be a throning at okay, well, Sven. Well, they're not getting out of here. They're committing. SG have to. 40 yards almost going to go down. They just keep the chase up. One more swing and he cleaves him down. Maybe they have enough to fight. SF with the instant buyback. They want to try and fight this one out. That Rider will fall. Double buybacks. Okay, they ending this one. SF just keeping the front lines. There's not enough souls in 40 yard to really pose that much of a threat just yet. You can have gems all over the deck, but while Sven is up, while they're regenerating them up, SG are going to end with just these 3. Is that possible? Ursa's looking for the target, the lasso. They've managed to grab him. Can they pull him back and kill him off? The stun is there. The orb damage. This is big. FF dies here. It's all over. He is gone. 130 seconds. And now it's all alone Ursa. The Rubik is coming in. It'll take him too long. It's 3-on-2. Support Rubik. Now's your time. Space created. Cat basically takes it for the team at the moment. Still wants to get back out again with his life. If it's possible, Warcry is giving him the armor. Survive just that little bit longer, but he knows he's dead. But it's for the greater Ursa.
I think it's actually super threatening.
It's a trap. They're looking to fight. Black Hole is up. This is a big one. It's a huge one. They're going to rip apart this man. Ice Blast is coming in. It's all too late. And now they get more. 2 minutes on cooldown. The Puck going for Dagon kills onto Tavo. If they can bring him down, maybe they got a chance. Malphus causing real problems for this Puck. He'll Yule Scepter up. The Black Hole will catch him just on the tip. Will it be enough? No! He blinks away, heading north. Away from the vortex that nothing is meant to be able to escape.
All right, here we go. Smoke, since Roche is up. Smoke on
They
smoke
both
action.
smoked. Bat Rider, Firefly up. Well, Clockwork looking for a hook shot target. They actually get the lasso. It's going to be over on the side. It's going to be the Rubik with a black hole. Tavo, actually going over space-time as well as elevation. Able to catch out too. Got the refresh roll available. He can look for the secondary one, and that's the man he wants. It's Sven bringing him down. Too many heroes gone, and they haven't done enough damage here, Elite Wolves. It may be the moment for SG to end this battle. Finally, or will it be? Puck, elusive to say the least. Ancient Apparition will buy back. He can at least keep the creep wave on top lane at bay for the moment. But that's going to be all he can do. Silence Dagon.
Going to push in naturally, and this is going to be SG looking to go for the high ground here. No Bat Rider, Sven, God Strength expended. They use pretty much everything there except for OD ulti.
Oh, they're storm bolting again with a rift. There's more harassment. Dagon dropping the Ursa down a half life. 4 staffed away. Gets him out of range of the Ice Blast, and now a full jump in. Abyssal Blade. It was not the lasso. It may as well have been. It was the telekinesis grab in from Cat. And was able to find that Ancient Apparition. Where's your Vortexes? Where's your Cold Feet? Keep the chain going. Keep the Ursa controlled. That's exactly what he's doing. The OD Eclipse burning off a little bit of mana, but more importantly, triggering the Aegis Immortal from the Ursa. They're jumping in through the back. The Bat Rider's back up again. The Black Hole is perfect from Tavo. He caught the Sven as well as the Puck. And now your second one gets the OD. There's nothing they can do about it. They'll actually end up losing both of the Initiator and the big strength of Sven, but Leo is up. The Orbs, the 4-staff doesn't disjoint that. The Ursa will fall. The Ice Blast a little bit off target, but there's Puck. 420 or not, he is doing work. So much damage, Leo, so much smarts. 64 stolen intelligence. They hold one fraction of their racks. Oh, they're looking for the target. SF pushing forward. The hook shot not far enough forward. They know it's on cooldown for the moment. Quick imprisonment, just find the SF, but Clockwork rotating it around the side. The Observer Ward sees him coming. If they want to trap him, they're able to. Oh, here we go again. They're actually going to hold him in position. Clockwork will end up falling, and they're looking for more. A quick 4-star forward. They're looking for another kill. If they can find one, they're moving towards the Shadow Fiend. Hunting. Stormbolt onto Cap. This is going to be the easiest one to hunt if they just want a secured kill. It will be the Rubik. But now you counter at 48 stolen intelligence onto the OD. They silence up the Shadow Fiend. He will fall. You have buyback on the clock as well as the SF. So SG are capable of defending. Frank can really commit. For now, they push in through the mid. They'll move themselves towards the top lane. So there's at least your Warcry being committed. Ice Blast. It's in deep into the fountain. They realize that no one is there. I'm certain why it went that deep. But they chilled onto the Earth Warrior, and that's actually what they go on. He enrages, breaks free. Hex now out on top of the Clockwork, and a huge ulti! Tavo hits the hole, and round 2! But no! They move away too fast! The Malphite stun is enough to trigger off the Aegis Immortal onto the Sven. The Ursa, controlled up by the Dream Call. They can't get into that fight. Defensive imprisonment, however, isolates him. The Yule Scepter cancelling off the Black Hole. OD able to self-imprison himself, but the Cogs push him back.
He needs to get 700 mana burn.
Here they come. Range Rax at the bottom. Hookshot's going to come forward. Ice Blast is only going to get the chill effect onto that SF. But they have to fortify to protect. Now the OD imprisonment used by Cat onto the Svens. They couldn't initiate forward. Both of them will snap the Dream Coil, allowing Puck to get in through the rear, but Abyssal Blade plus the Orchid able to hold him in position. They're going for a bigger one. Clockwork will fall. No buyback from him. You did buy back onto the Puck. They need a bigger opening. They need to find something. And what do they get? They get the lasso. They found the Ursa. Pull him back in and kill off the Fuzzy Wuzzy. Stormbolt holds him in position. He's still very, very tanky. Has Refresh Rob if he wants to use it. Jumping in deeper. They just keep the run going. They're right on top of him. Flame Break pulling back under the Firefly with the Dagon. Ursa will fall. Buyback is available for him. But the bottom lane, the Range Rax is all that survives on 168 HP.
A couple hits and they would have had it.
Oh, they found Cat as well. Picking off supports. That's his defensive imprisonment that comes in. Flame Break, he bounces up. The silence is there. The TP. It does not complete. Welcome to the stream. We have ourselves, this is the first semi-final of the final match live in Peru. SG versus Elite Wolves. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not enough damage, even with a pop this man. They can't get this kill, or can they? The SF's down, buyback's available. He'll trigger it. Tavo's already burned his first BKB. Ice Blast will be off target.
So AA gave up on the AA gave up on the Ag Stream. He's got in his quick buy, but he finished up Vlad's and
They're
moves
ganking
to
bottom.
treble.
They're ganking bottom. They're coming in. BKB Black Hole. They want that OD gone, and they're going to be able to achieve it very, very quick. Or can they? No! He defensive imprisons. You'll have Tavo getting him the secondary ultimate, and he'll pick up the SF in it. OD will fall. Where's that buyback? Where's that jump forward? Here comes your buyback. Dagon attacking. You may be able to load us all, but back a little bit further. But now you've committed both of your big ultimates, and there's nothing more to really fight with. Even King RD, the Eclipse will kill him off. This is Elite Wolves actually doing it at the moment. Refresher Orb being used just so we can blink away. Cat may not be so lucky. He wants to blink out. 2 seconds, 1 second. It won't come off cooldown. They get the damage into him. And now 36 Soul Intelligence onto the OD. They want to push in and end this. If they can get it, sure. Park's already moved back. They have an observe board watching it. They BKB. They start their TPs with a lasso. It reaches the SF. This is a disaster right now for SG.
I think that's
2 minutes with no buyback.
Like, E-Wolves are actually going to take this one. This is unbelievable, Tony.
Good luck, SG. How do you defend this? You need the Enigma, but you're losing your tier 4 towers. Is this it? Is this actually the defeat? As SG held such a huge lead, only to lose it. Now Enigma caught in the Dream Call. The Fortress, it's going down. The fountain will explode. And Elite Wolves take game 1 in this best of 3 winners bracket semifinal.
Wow. The ending was a little bit abrupt and unexpected.